You all probably
Hello?
You all are probably wondering as to why we threw beach balls and passed out sunglasses to the crowd. I'm gonna have my lovely friend here, Alvin, elaborate a little.
Hi, I'm Elvin, and I am a part of Team NOLA Allies, which stands for All Leaders Lead, Inspire, Engage at Rooted School. We believe that there can't be success if there isn't improvement.
Throughout our campaign project, Unity, we've visioned to gain awareness from Black people who feel the need to have a safe space to express their culture, community, and be together. Our mission is to highlight the beauty of our city and unify as a whole.
This is precisely why we chose to do Martin Peterson's challenge. We've gathered that during the summers in New Orleans, crime rates typically rise about 8% on average, and about 1,778 offenses are committed in those same 3 months annually. Not only that, but we've understood that POC families needed a safe and comfortable space to gather during these times. So we've decided to assist in restoring Lincoln Beach, a historically predominantly Black site. Not only that, but Lincoln Beach is practically in your backyard, so you don't have to travel hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles to go to one.
You may be questioning how we know this is the best answer or that it is effective. We questioned our peers in our community, such as kids, teachers, and elders, if they feel safe throughout the spring and summer months, and what efforts can be taken to make them feel safer. 86% of those we spoke with claim they feel insecure, especially during this time, and if they had more community activities and opportunities, they would feel safer. The videos from the interviews will be on our display and on our Instagram page if you would like to see it. Following these interviews, we as a group felt that reiterating places for Black and brown populations would be the best course of action.
So you guys keep hearing us say Lincoln Beach this and Lincoln Beach that, but how many of y'all actually know what Lincoln Beach is? And I bet not a lot of y'all. So I'm gonna give y'all a little history lesson. Let me put my history cap on. So opened in 1954, Lincoln Beach was the hot spot for Black families to gather in the summertime during the segregation era. And y'all, this place was decked out. Roller coasters, Ferris wheels, 3 large swimming pools. You imagine it, it was there. After the Civil Rights Act was passed in 1964, the maintenance and upkeep of this place wasn't consistent, and people stopped going, and it was abandoned and left to deteriorate. We believe that when the city of New Orleans fully invests into the restoration of Lincoln Beach, not only will all of us benefit from having a beach in our backyards, but specifically the community of New Orleans East will have an opportunity and a place to gather together and be able to become more community-oriented, and these negative narratives around violence and crime will go down.
Testing. So our next steps of the Project B Unity campaign were to raise awareness, fundraising for beach cleanups, attending city meetings with people with power in the city, and reaching out to activists. We hope to continue to gain supporters so that they'll help fight in restoring this place.
So as my friend Cam here just said, we know the main thing we want to do is raise awareness. So how do some teenagers from a small school help raise awareness to restore a beach? We decided the best way to do this was to combine community engagement and fundraising all in one. So April 16th, we went to Armstrong Park and we set up a lemonade stand. This lemonade stand raised over $200 and we were able to pass out over 165 flyers. A majority of the people we talked to were not aware of Lincoln Beach, and after our conversation, they were full supporters. They wanted to know how they could help, if it was as small as buying some refreshments or following our Instagram page, which is NOLA.allies, if you also want to support us and follow our journey. In the future, we do plan to host more community engagement and fundraising events, which we'll talk more about at the end of our presentation.
As a group of young people of color, we have witnessed the hatred that is bred within our community as a result of the system's bias against us. This is not just about exposing the beach. This is about coming together and allowing our city's love, beauty, and culture to flourish.
Through this project, we've learned that the spirit of New Orleans lives inside each and every one of us, and that all we need is the opportunity and the space to let that spirit shine. We hope to see you all at Lincoln Beach in the near future with all your beach balls and sunglasses. Thank you. Bring the ones we gave you. Those costed money.
y'all ready for the questions, right?
Ready for the questions.
Ready for the questions. Judges, it is your time. Got one right here.
First question is, who owns is the part of the New Orleans City, the beach right now? Or?
So the city of New Orleans owns the beach right now, like the property of the beach, and there has been work. Shout out to Sage Michaels. They've been working on the restoration of the beach for years now. So yeah, the city of New Orleans owns the beach, and they have plans. If y'all saw, they said they have $8 million planned to invest into black spaces in New Orleans. So our next steps is to put pressure on them and be like, how much money are y'all actually giving us, and where is it going to? And actually give us the money, because the government be lying sometimes.
So that's a great response. What do you guys plan on doing with the money that you fundraise? So let's say they give you $1 million of their $8 million. How are you going to spend the money?
So as I said earlier, we know we wanted to spread awareness. One of the main things wasn't really money. It was more of, spreading awareness so people can know. A lot of time, like I said in my part, a lot of people didn't know about Lincoln Beach, which is the problem. So when we do get money, there's pools out there that are broken down. They can be fixed. We can put back the roller coasters and stuff, like making it a safe place in general, because right now it's not the best safe place. So that money will go to making that place a better looking and better safe place for our community.
Thanks.
Have you thought about who will be your strongest partners and allies as you move forward with this proposal?
Yeah, so like I said, Sage Michaels and Reggie Ford were great in helping us spread this campaign. So in the beginning, when we had talked to Sage and Reggie, we had this big idea of having a $5,000 fundraiser. We're like, oh my God, we're gonna buy all these cool little benches for the beach and da-da-da. And we talked to them, they're like, there's already funding in place. Our job is to raise awareness. The reason it hasn't been open in the 5+ years they've been working on this is because not enough people know about it. You all know about the beach, but you don't know about the continued efforts that have been going on for years to try and open it up. So we partnered with them. They told us our job to do, and we did that by raising awareness.
So as you all continue to put heavy pressure on, what do you anticipate as the timeline to be successful at this?
Can you simplify that question a little bit?
Yes, how long do you think it would take to fully open up the beach again?
As of right now, we don't really want to put a time period on it. We just want to make sure we take the necessary precautions and steps time at a time, so that when it is fully restored, it'll be perfect. We don't want to, say this is when it is and, raise people's hopes and that's not when it is. We want to take our time and actually restore it so it's a good place for our city.
Yeah. And to elaborate on that, y'all hear me? I know I talk low. But to elaborate on that, there's like a current ban in place for like a trespassing sign that people can't go there legally. So right now we're just trying to put effort there to make the city know and like lift the ban up so we can go out there and like make actual change. And so it's like step by step, and it's a slow process, but it's an effective one, I believe.
All right, y'all give it up for the Rooted School! Excellent job, excellent job.